Welcome back, everyone. We have another special episode, the biggest cast since the wedding episode in the intermission. Does this mean that this is the climactic ending of book 2? I really don't know. It could be, it might not be. There's reason to believe it's not, but it could be climactic anyway, even though it might. Yeah. I'm babbling. This show is rated R because of several war crimes, dates that include torture, mass murder, all sorts of adult shenanigans, including orgies and stuff like that. So, be warned. Did I miss anything that we've done so far?
Oh, plenty, but we'd be here all day going over it, so just keep going. Just keep going.
Just keep going. Yeah. Yeah, there is some stuff.
I was gonna say, I think we could do an episode alone on my war crimes.
Right?
Recording in progress.
I'm just doing a backup in case of OBS shenanigans. Anyway, with us tonight we have almost everyone. Only one person couldn't make it, which is very sad, and we would wish he was here, but he's not. So, that's life. I just want to thank all of you for being able to make it tonight, because this might get epic, and I might tear my hair out after everything when all my plans are completely mucked over by players, which is exactly what should happen, because players be players, and this is why we love role-playing games. Anyway, let's introduce everyone.
Hello, I'm the infamous Rob Gasp. I get to portray Sir Hugh de Fontresalor, a general scoundrel, not normally a nice guy, but very protective of his party. And we'll take all the redeeming qualities we can get our hands for. And for one of the atrocities Mikhail skipped, you haven't lived until you've been in a pie or been in a pool full of food that you just eat until you vomit. Then you eat some more, and then you vomit. You never have to leave the pool.
We all know I'm not going to worship Welgeric, but I'm not going to pass judgment either.
And hi, I'm Stephanie. I portray Eldrita de Vumbra, your local witch slash hippie slash drug lady slash matchmaker slash swordswoman and general party catch-all.
Yep. Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh, no volume.
Yep.
All right, move along.
Yeah, moving along. Yep. So, do we have Nefria?
It looks like we have
move
volume issues.
along would be move to
Yes.
the next person
Oh,
to come
okay.
back to it.
Sorry. So,
Hi,
well
I'm
then.
Goat, and I am playing Stefano de Crimbid, the disgraced doctor turned necromancer, and one way or another, you were walking out of here.
Everyone, I am Jess the First tonight, apparently, and I am playing the character formerly known as Lady Brethany, currently going by Alma, recovering mean girl.
Hey folks, I'm Josh, and I am playing this evening as Erald de Merald, basically the Inquisition, and hopefully, yeah, just fly on the wall here for a little bit.
Yep, it will enter at a dramatically appropriate moment, as the saying goes.
Hi, I am Jess the Second, apparently. And I am playing Franz de Cleve, the General Supreme of the Digatalunga, and I'm hoping not to die tonight.
Life, temporary goal, do not die.
And I am playing.
Before you, sir, we
Oh,
have an
me?
Alan. Yeah, you jumped the gun.
Okay. I completely forgot about that.
I'm Alan. I'm playing Bedonius, one of the last remaining monks of Rands, attempting to find the real champions, and in the meantime, hanging out with this group of ne'er-do-wells as they debauch their way across the world.
Is Nefria's sound problems fixed? No? Okay. Surgery required. Drake?
I am Drake, and I am playing Rubella Decembra, a Shamashi priest with the power of wind, just trying to help the party along, solving mysteries,
Indeed.
abolishing illusions where I can.
Indeed. And let's hope that we get the sound issue fixed for Harsamina and Nephria the Rebel Rouser, as it were. Who also has war crimes under her belt. Or does she? Is instigating war crimes a war crime? I guess it is.
Audio now.
Yay!
Yay!
Hi, I'm Harsamina, way back at the start of the Pictures and Given to Understand. I play Nephria Ab Colhall, the party rabble-rouser, machinator, problem starter. I write the checks that who has to cash, usually with dead bodies and piles of corpses. Much appreciated.
Got your back.
This is true. This is true. All right, everyone. Yeah, we are now on the third. Is this the third of Iskamsi? And no, it is gonna be the fourth of Iskamsi, in fact. And this is a time when some people have been in Skooger for about a day. I'm guessing here that Prance and Rubello have made themselves comfortable in the Garrison. I think Rubello has... You were casing the place. I don't have any fate dice in the chalice at the moment, Rubello, so going out and preaching is not going to help you yet. You'll have to do the
probably not.
preaching after someone has spent some fate dice, I'm afraid.
Put other Jess in danger. Make her spend the fate dice.
Exactly.
I'm about to go plan stuff, so it'll be fine.
Yes. Thing is, in the evening of this day, Prance will in fact be informed that the people she's been looking for have arrived. And apparently, so the mercenaries at the gate say, they have all been set up in one of the houses belonging to the Wigmakers Guild, aka the Mafia. So that's a thing.
Excellent.
How will Prance react to this piece of news?
The first thing I'm going to do is go get Simba high as a kite and out of my way.
Yeah, that's very easily done.
Yeah.
He's going to
And-
literally be drooling on a bed somewhere.
Yeah. Pay off / have basically a skeleton crew going.
Mm-hmm.
I need most of the soldiers out of my way.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't subtle about arriving. They have with them at least, you don't really know, depends on who is saying things. It's either half a dozen or a full dozen or something in between wolfkin fighters. We're talking swords and longbows.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
All right.
Right. Would you mind going down to invite them to talk? Because I'll probably be killed on sight.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of an unknown to them. Not blending with the locals. But they won't know who I am.
Ask them to preferably leave the wolfkin behind, and I'll leave the soldiers behind, and we'll talk.
Or will this be a Sergio Leone style situation with standoff in the Skooger Square somewhere?
I would rather do it sitting in a tent because it's raining and I'd like to have booze. I assume they're going to not want to walk into my garrison, even with half my soldiers drunk out of their minds.
Fair. I will actually be able to make you happy with the fact that it is in fact for once not raining. It is just misty today.
I don't believe it. I disbelieve the weather. I find out it's actually secretly raining.
It's a little bit cloudy and a little bit foggy. But otherwise, it's okay. All right, then. Rebello, why don't we cut quickly to where you walk across the square and get yourself over to the house that apparently the Wigmakers Guild hold. and you knock on said door.
I will
What-
send him with verse with my
Papers.
seal and signature.
Okay, then. And what might you say to the servant who opens up the door? Yes? And there's basically a hatch in the door opening up because this is outside the temple area and everything in Skooger is very dangerous. Every door in a nice house will have at least 5 lock bolts because otherwise one of the local junkies will break in. There's bars over the windows and everything. It's just super high security, every single house outside that is any type of living quality around here.
I will show the papers and say I am a missionary from France. Please let me in. I have something to discuss.
All right then. You were doing all sorts. Let's switch to the adventurers here. You were doing all sorts of shenanigans in the evening. Sifanu was doing crafts and magic. So was Eldrida, if I remember correctly, right?
I don't think anyone was out doing shenanigans at all, in fact.
No, I think Sir Artigy was just chilling.
If by that you mean trying not to be bored, stuck in a house while Sifanu works on some boring project for days, yes.
Some nerd project.
Just
Some
say,
nerd,
you know,
exactly.
The others are doing magic. Alma's probably doing Artigue.
Oh, then he's not bored. So every 30 minutes or so he's occupied, and then...
Exactly. I guess that means that the servant will go... What is Nefria doing this evening? And what is Bedonia's doing?
Hanging with my good boys.
Of course. Yes, the good boys are basically doing what good soldiers will do and rangers will do when they have spare time. Either they're sleeping or they are taking care of their weapons.
There may be some grooming going on.
There may be
Literal
some grooming
nitpicking.
going on. Yes, yes, indeed. So who
Real
would a
tribal bonding.
servant think is the local leader of this bunch?
Sifanu, sensibly. It's like, that's who the house is set up for.
Artigue's the rich one.
Also, I told Artigue not to have anyone disturb me so I don't blow something up.
If the servant
point.
is sent by Engolma, if it's one of her servants, then yes, Stefanu's in charge.
Okay then, Sifanu's in charge, but he is not to be disturbed. So
All right, so then
the
Artigue
servant
will
will
stop
go
the servant
to-
before it bothers Sifanu.
Yeah, exactly. I could just roll a die, really. What is
That
Bedonius
floats your
doing?
boat?
I haven't asked Bedonius what you're doing.
I don't.
Questioning his life choices.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in a drug den.
No, he's not in a drug... I guess it is a drug den. There's a drug den outside, but this is a less terrible drug den. Yay!
This is a mafia safe house.
It's a drug home, thank you.
It's a drug home, exactly. Perfect.
Home sweet drugs on the wall.
It's
Exactly.
a trap
Julius is
home.
wondering how he got to the point in his life where he can honestly say, I've been in worse drug dens.
Exactly.
Kind of experience we aim for.
That is exactly... Okay, I'm just gonna roll a die here for all of you all and just see which the servant goes to first. Apparently, it's... Alma is with Sir Artigue at the moment, and they're probably doing things that the servant doesn't want to disturb. So that goes to Bedonius then.
We don't mind an
Which
audience.
makes sense, because he's a holy man, which means that he's a very serious man and an intelligent man and a person of great authority and so on. So the servant will come up to Bedonius and say, Baru Bedonius? And nod. This is a religious city, after all, like the cult of the innocent one, all that stuff. Religious people carry a great deal of authority. And there is a priest of Shamash outside who say they come from France?
Oh. Lead me to them.
Of course. By the door. This time...
Readjust his robes, make sure they're at least somewhat presentable as best he can, and be the first fellow priest that he has met in quite some time.
Yep.
Harold is chopped liver, apparently.
Well, it's been quite some time since we met, Harold. Hasn't it?
It has been a while, yeah.
Days?
Several days since you met Harold.
I'm guessing
when you
game time
got
and
this
really
rock,
time
No.
are matching up here. So.
They blend together quite well.
All right.
Yes.
Happens to me
Anyways.
all the time.
Anyway, Bedonius is coming down to the door. Rebello is hoping desperately that the beggars won't steal everything from him, as they are crowding in on him by now. The mercenaries aren't caring so much, so yeah. But through the door window, Bedonius can see what exactly, Drake?
You can just see me standing there, with papers in arms, just waiting, looking at the slot, waiting for it to open again to talk to somebody.
And you're still dressed as a Shamashi priest, right? Like with the black robes and everything.
Yep.
Yep. So that is a man of the cloth.
All right, yes, we'll open up the door.
And Rebello will get in, and any junkies
please,
trying
come
to
in.
follow him in will be immediately pushed out, and the door will close behind him and heavily locked. Take it away, Rebello.
I come with a slip from Pran saying that if your wolfkin stay out here and don't enter the garrison, then her guards in the garrison will stay there and not come out to your wolfkin or your party. She would like to meet with your party of, I'm not sure what to call you guys, but she'd like to meet with you in person.
I quite understand your
My confusion?
troubles defining my travel mates. Let me round up everybody. I'm not quite sure what everybody, pretty sure I know what some of them are up to. If you'll just wait here a moment.
Certainly.
And Bedonius will go off to find, he's pretty sure he knows where, he's pretty sure Eldrita is not too much occupied, and Nefria, he'll go find them first, then
Yep.
numbers, then we'll go find the others.
Rebello will notice one interesting person. There's a bunch of wolfkin in here, definitely, and they are looking at you. They're also heavily armed. We're talking two-handed swords and longbows and big nasty daggers and leather jerkins. Some of you don't seem like a threat, so they're not threatening you.
I don't have
but-
any armor. I've got no weapons.
It's-
Me, this piece of paper.
Yep. No,
and my
they're
clothing.
not being
That's
hostile.
why I
They just
sent
watch
you.
Man, that's a weird choice.
Not even a holy symbol?
Oh, yeah, the
Probably,
holy symbol
yeah.
too.
There's also a human looking at you, though he's weird looking. Like, he's not terribly tall, say 5 foot 150 meter, 1.5 meters. Strong, very muscular, crew cut, but you can swear that the hair on the top of his head is not actually hair. It looks more like juniper berry needles. And specifically, and he has like an axe in his belt, and it's dressed in some very old-fashioned mail, and he is staring at you, and staring daggers at you, actually, very suspicious of you. He's not doing anything either, he's just glaring at you. Alright,
I just
so...
won't make eye contact.
Yep, no, he's just looking back at you, and clearly ready to do bad things to you if you make a bad move. There will also be a weird giggle close to your ear. It's almost like if you had any hair, it would flutter a bit in a sudden breeze close to your ear. And let's see now, what kind of stuff are you wearing, Rebello?
Shit. Assholes. Fuck.
Yes!
Fuck shit.
There's actually words like that in your ear from nowhere. And you will be able to... Let's see now. Yeah, roll a win check here, Rebello. First roll of the game.
Not necessarily
3d6
that
for
weird
your
given
win.
where we are.
Okay, you don't notice anything. That's fine with me. Good. Okay.
I perhaps re-roll that.
If you want to.
I have an experience of winds harassing me.
That's very specific.
It is very specific. Yeah. Sure, let's go with that. You notice the thing.
Hey.
Something is tugging at your purse. The one with where you have a lump sum of 1. It's definitely not a wind spirit. It's something else.
I'll clutch it and just make sure it doesn't move.
Yeah, something is still tugging it, very lightly, and then you hear, fuck, fuckity fuck! He's not letting go! And something flies away. It sounds like a really large dragonfly or something. Anyway, Bedonius will be coming down with, is it Nephria then?
He went to look for either Nephria or Eldrida, so whoever he ran into first.
I think that would be Nephria, because Eldrida is in a lab working, right? You were doing potions, I think?
Think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, Nephria is findable.
when Bedonius found Nephria, he'd be like, there's a Shamashi priest at the door, has a letter from Franz. Franz is saying that if we leave the good boys here, we can go enter the garrison to talk with her, and she won't send her soldiers out after us.
Transmirian freedom includes freedom for Wolfkin as well, and an equal seat at the table in all negotiations. You just kind of blink at Bedonius.
I think it has less to do with the fact that they're Wolfkin and more to do with the fact that they're an armed squad of soldiers.
Tomato. I don't particularly want to leave the Wolfkin behind, but I'm certainly willing to have a chat with this Shamashi priest. Maybe the priest will warm up with some good boy greetings.
He's waiting at the front door.
Good. Take some more of my Wolfkin, head over to the front door, and see maybe what this guy smells like.
All right, yeah, Rebello. Here comes Nephria. Feel free to describe Nephria to Drake, because I don't think he's ever met you.
Oh God, I don't know that I've ever described Nephria.
It's certainly been a long time.
It has been a while.
I don't know, a whole bunch of medium tone, dark hair, medium height, medium build, fairly nondescript, not somebody who's really gonna stand out too much in a crowd. But the look in her eyes is a little mad, angry, crazy, one of these things. She looks like the kind of person that would happily throw a Molotov cocktail at a flammable pile of something or other, perhaps just for the fun of it. That's the vibe that Nephria gives.
A flammable pile of orphans.
Yes, like a flammable pile of Tricorians.
Yeah.
They didn't want to be lit on fire, they wouldn't be so flammable.
There's a couple of Wolfkin with her. She's clearly an authority figure among them, and they will be sniffing you now, Rebello. Particularly your behind.
They will get up in there.
I will let them sniff. I'm hiding nothing.
They will also let you sniff their behind, because equality of introductions.
Nephria will look expectantly when that is offered.
I'm not a man to turn down tradition, so I guess I'll sniff the Wolfkin buns.
Wonderful.
Very good. They are slightly waving their tails. You have done.
I'll give them a little bow of respect.
All right, I'll leave most of my Wolfkin behind, but I'm bringing Haka with me.
I think you left Haka behind. You now have Zara.
I saw them both there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
you have-
Zara with me.
Yeah, you have both Haka and Zara.
Oh, I'm a liar.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm taking Haka. Zara can stay with the rest of the good boys, and Haka can come.
Very
As long
well.
as they are arriving unarmed, there'll be no issues.
Oh, I don't know that any of us would show up unarmed. We simply won't show up with a gaggle of good boys. who
Unarmed
are
wasn't
armed.
necessary, just not a giant garrison of Wolfkin.
I find this reasonable. There will be weapons, just not all the weapons.
We're going to talk, not invade.
Does this mean that Nephria is going to go alone with Rebello and Haka?
Oh,
or are we
heavens,
bringing...
no.
No. We're going to go gather the others
Okay,
first.
so we're
I'm
gathering
killing
everyone.
time talking while, God willing, somebody is gathering up.
We'll go around and find the others as well.
Very well. I feel like we need a moment where Bodonius or Nephria is introducing this plan to the others, because I have a feeling there will be different reactions here, and we're curious on that. Who is talking to whom?
So as Bodonius goes and finds each person, more than likely they're going to ask what's up, and Bodonius will answer, "It's not that interesting of a story that I wish to go over it multiple times.
Yeah, fair enough.
Please go meet at the front door."
Yep. Stefano, Eldrida, Serardigu, and Alma, what would your reactions be when you hear that Prance want to talk to you?
I thought us from Ashley Priest. That's been a while.
Yes, that's...
I just go line up behind Articu, and I just say, okay, whatever it is you want to do here.
God. So Stefano's probably still in the lab when you tell Articu. Articu just enlists Alma's help in immediately throwing all of the armor back on. Like, Stefano brings us to the... Stefano brings us to the best places. I take back all the things I said about being bored.
Which it gives Stefano the time to wrap up the experiment, as it were. Isn't that convenient, Stefano? Very.
In fact, I'm about to send you a message.
Oh my god. The question here is Stefano going to pull his Ingolma threads?
So I guess I could describe myself go
Please.
as typing. Alma is about middling height, evidently Transmarin. She has very wide, very empty blue eyes. A smile that's also slightly too wide at times, and curly blonde hair.
Just in the spirit of things, Articu is absolutely enormous, covered in gold armor that alternates between Garian Groteshki's Manticore symbol and the Neo-Clavikian Empire symbol. He's got a full face veil with a pair of red shears on it, and an enormous warhammer that's on fire.
All right, just one more question there to Goat here.
I guess Alma also has what looks like a small scythe at her hip.
So how many fate that we're putting two fate dice?
And Steph can describe Eldrida.
Or are we just putting one?
Eldrida looks slightly dirty, and she's in really nice leather armor, though, somehow. We don't know how that happened, but it's incredibly nice leather armor. She's got this really nice silver sword hanging at her side. It's like beautiful. It's got like runic things going on with it. So all of that. It's really off-putting because her hair is unkempt. She's dirty. She reeks of like smoke, basically. Ala, and if you're familiar with what Sincala smells like, she reeks of it, and other like herbs, and like she's been rolling around in a dirt pile. So it's off-putting that she would also have such nice things. And then she's got a huge backpack filled with crap. Yep, that's about it.
Not quite as much
Rebella
crap
to
as
you.
Nephria's backpack, to be honest.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Not quite as much crap as Nephria's backpack, because Nephria's backpack is literally legendary for pulling out all
Well,
sorts of
hers is
things.
different.
Yes.
Hers contains useful things.
Yes, yes it
Only by
does.
roll.
Yeah, Rebella's kind of old. He's like mid-50s. He's got surprisingly smooth skin. It's not really wrinkly, but you can see the age around his eyes. You can tell he's been around. He's just a darker, kind of tan, like he'd be working on a farm for most of his life. He's got the farmer tans.
Farmer Tans. Very well. What does Sifano look like to Rebello?
Yeah, he'll come strolling out of the laboratory, and he's a very skinny guy with long black hair and tattoos covering every inch of skin. He's clearly a cargo machine.
He is indeed. You've seen the wanted posters, Rebello. There is no doubt who these guys are. There was very naturalistic wanted posters. Is Galagorgon coming with her?
I would think not.
Because he's basically just going with if nobody tells him to stay.
we'll leave him here with the remaining good boys.
All right.
He's our secret weapon. We don't want to reveal him too early.
So,
He's-
what does the general want, anyhow?
Rematch, clearly.
Well, said that she wanted to talk, right?
Yes, she's in the garrison.
What does she want to talk about specifically?
So if Rebello gives them the papers that Prawns wrote, Prawns essentially says on those papers that I've spoken with Harold. I understand we may or may not possibly be on the same side, and I'd like to exchange information.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So we are marching over to.
Do we need to meet in her garrison where she could just snap her fingers and have all her guards pounce on us, or could it be something a little more neutral?
No, the papers say neutral.
Is that outside the walls of the temple compound or just inside the walls of the temple compound?
Just inside, probably just inside the walls
So
of the
the
temple
market-
compound,
the
but
market
outside
district.
the garrison.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
in the
gotcha.
market area.
Well, we need to go back to the garrison to let Prawns know they're here.
Yep. You could send a guy to do it. Like the mercenaries at the gate can just run in and do the thing. At this hour, the temple area will be closed for the day. Like, the hawkers are gonna have left, and there's basically just pilgrims and priests in here. Some of them are eating their late evening meal, but most are just lounging or studying, doing whatever supplications they need to do before they can approach a priest of the Innocent One and propose their requests to the Innocent One. Alma, you are getting closer to the siblings. There's no doubt about that.
As we left the house, she picked up a stout walking stick that she is using as a walking stick.
Definitely a walking stick. Prance, you will see this retinue come in. All of them. There are more than you expect, I would think. You've never seen the bald fellow, and would she recognize Alma? Because she doesn't
No.
look like Lady Brittany anymore, does she?
I'm not even sure I would have recognized her as Lady Brittany. I don't know if they really spoke that
Context.
night.
There's
we
a
did
wolf in there
speak
too.
briefly.
Did we?
Yeah, briefly. Yeah, you
You
did.
warned her that
You
someone was
warned
trying
her
to kill
that
her.
she had a tail.
Oh, that was ironic.
Right?
You're right, though. Someone was following her around trying to kill her.
So I will try to clear out the market as much as I can, clear out the guards as much as I can.
Yep.
So
They
basically,
have the tents for the garrison, and the garrison here, to be clear again, is a glorified number of, what, a couple of dozen? 3 dozen, possibly, at most? This is not... You've seen bigger Traitorian garrisons, and these guys are not even Traitorian. They're mercenaries of some kind. Though I'm
And-
sure some of them are speaking with a Praetorian accent.
you will notice what's left of them is essentially a skeleton crew to keep the drug users out. And that's it.
And there she is, Prance herself, right?
Better them than I remember from yesterday.
This was just earlier today you were here, to be honest. Like,
From
that's true.
earlier today.
yeah, this is just later this evening. There's Prance, and there's all of you, and there's Rebello, and there's some giggling in the air because I don't think did anyone deal with the...
They came right along.
No, sadly.
Then
They're
they
right-
are
right there with
along.
us.
What is the noise?
You will hear a whisper. Who's gonna hear? I think. Who's gonna be getting this question? I'm just gonna roll a d6 for randomly. It's going to be Bedonius who gets the question in your ear. Should we play tricks on her? Should we fuck her up? No.
No.
But it's fun. Fun.
Please no.
Oh.
Give them something else to do.
Distract. Have
Yeah.
them steal drugs from some of the drug users.
Right. We can steal drugs. What are drugs? I don't know, but we can steal them, right?
Sure can.
Just gonna come back with lots of random garbage.
Yes.
We're gonna
yes,
get the
they will.
fairies addicted to opiander. We do not need that in our lives. All right.
That would be sad.
They die pretty quickly from it, probably.
Whoops.
Yep. So having dealt with that issue, Prance is standing on one side, Rebello in the middle, the others, and then just, I guess.
It's like a random tumbleweed.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Prawns, you mentioned something about you had information that you were going to share with us. Feel free to go ahead and let us know what. This is just clearly about her giving us information.
So I understand, after speaking to Errol, that we may be on the same side.
What does that mean? Exactly.
We're both trying to stop the oracles from dying. And apparently the world from ending. I do have questions, though.
Okay.
I have questions about what the hell happened in Majora, and I have questions about what happened to Lady Terlisi.
All right, I'll field the Majora one since, yeah. In short, I didn't raise the undead, but I may have accidentally triggered it.
How did you trigger the undead?
I tried to talk to one of the dead to figure out what happened here, and then next thing I know, they all stood up. The spell was not supposed to do that.
It wasn't you. It was what's her face.
The Shegolite.
Yes.
I think it was some lingering magic that I might have accidentally mucked over like a tripwire.
Alma leans over to whisper to Artigue, "We've got an audience."
Where? Huh? Artigue starts looking around and only keeping half an eye on the traitorous prawns.
Oh dear, I guess I'll have to roll a bunch of dice.
Oh no. Steve, I'm gonna have to use some fate dice.
Yes, I'm gonna have to use some of my fate dice. Is that fair, I wonder?
Oh gosh, would it be possible for Haka to bank on his experience with the party and notice that Artigue was noticing things?
Yeah, probably.
Couldn't help but notice you noticing things.
Exactly.
Definitely probably not noticing things because there's too many things to notice at once.
Noticing me, noticing you, noticing me, noticing you.
Exactly. Where did
Artigue sniffed. He's part of the pack.
No, I'm just
And,
so confused about everything. But
You want to
okay.
pee on things to identify ourselves? I'm down.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll some dice for
Okay, you roll some dice. I'll continue interacting with the prawns then.
and I need to put in some of my GM pool here. It's the first time in a while I've done that, so now there's actually 5 dice in the chalice.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
And I understand something about
Okay, I have 3 successes. I guess. Is it Sir Artigue who's looking out here? I guess it's Sifanu who's looking out, because.
Artigue's looking, but with 3 successes, there's no point.
Sifanu, given your previous message, I'm not sure you looking out is terribly easy at the moment.
No, probably not.
So maybe someone else is doing that. Bedonius, for example.
Our last great white hope.
Yes.
Sure. That's wind, correct? Whoa.
Wind, yes, indeed.
There we go.
Haka cannot
Okay.
help too much because he doesn't have enough wind to help out for that. What? Well, that's 2 successes, which is not quite enough.
Can
Notice
Arctic you
nothing in
help
particular.
by looking around?
You can, but
In
it's a
an
wind
assisting
check.
fashion?
So
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, I
roll,
could-
roll your 2 wins. Let's see if you help or hinder him.
Just because I can't win by myself doesn't mean I can't help.
This is true. Look at that. That's an extra die for Bedonius.
All right, let me roll one more.
3 successes and you have 2
Hey.
6s. That's you winning. You can swear that somewhere up in
Bedonius,
the barrack
Bedonius.
building for the priests, there is like an eye looking out between a drape, watching you all. In fact, as you think on this, it's feeling like there might be more eyes than just one pair. Like one up in the barracks, perhaps, one of the supplicants, maybe a peddler over there who is packing up the goods in the stand. Feels like there's eyes from several directions.
Bedonius will say to Prawns, we came peacefully. Why are you having us watched?
I'm not. They're not mine.
I don't believe you.
You can believe what you want. They're not mine.
I believe her.
Praetorian tricks.
I'm not Tricorian!
Bah.
Everybody's just silent now, apparently. On that bombshell!
Believe what you want. They're not mine. Having you here and not immediately arrested and killed will have me killed too.
Our Prawns is out of line, but they're right.
I believe her.
Already you.
How-
Can I get high? I can't take this. It's too much stress.
No, someone's gonna try to kill us in 30 seconds.
God damn it.
All right.
Draw your sword instead.
All right. Prawns, what if we act like this negotiation is starting to go south? We all get a little bit weaponized and, I don't know, try to flush them?
Yeah, let's try that.
Oh, we're gonna put on a mock fight?
And your Tricorian horribleness is what caused all the problems on Marjura in the first place.
And you got all the monks killed.
The monks are dead because of you. We had to take in an orphan. She had nothing, and we left her because of you.
Franz just rolls her eyes and draws her sword.
Eldrina is drawing the Sturmendrang, the
Yeah.
amazingly... Like, this is like no other sword Prance has ever seen before. It is a silver scimitar with gold inlays. It has bejeweled hilt. It's a work of amazing craftsmanship, fit for a king or an emperor. And it's in the hands of this outback hobo girl.
Yep. My hands are all dirty. I got long, dirty ass nails. It's great. It's really good.
Yep.
Franz visibly shudders when she sees it.
I take up a defensive stance, but instead of holding a weapon, I'm just clicking my fingers together, and black sparks are dancing out.
Anyone who actually knows how to sword fight can tell that Franz is, like, half-hearted.
Haka
Even
will...
Rubello, who's watched her fight before, knows that she's not prepared to kill any of these people right now.
The heart isn't in it at all.
Holding this quarterstaff, like, awkward and tentatively.
Haka will have the longbow out with an arrow on the string, but not aiming it at anyone. It's just... I guess that tenses up all the mercenaries around here who are looking at Prance for any cues, because nobody told them about the ruse.
There should only be the two at the gate.
Yeah, okay. The two at the gate, they have their spears and shields, and they're like, huh? And look very confused about everything.
Hey,
They're
there's
looking to
more of
Franz,
us than there is of them, so...
Yeah, there is, definitely.
Franz very much gives them some kind of, like, military signal as to stay where they are. Some
Right.
kind of hand signal or...
They're fine with that. They have absolutely no wish to pick a fight with anyone. Hashtag, we're not paid enough for this shit.
We're just gonna look in this direction.
I was told it would just be drug addicts.
Yep, we have been paid to
They're
keep
probably
the
pretty
drug-
pissed that they
Yep.
threw the short end of the stick to have to work tonight.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, they're about as motivated as a close to retirement mall cop. So they're gonna look at the junkies outside the door very carefully. We're doing our job!
Sorry, Mikhail, did you say there was one in the garrison?
Yep, so there's eyes up here, there, somewhere there, yeah.
So, as a question, because even though it's in the evening, there are still other people bopping about this temple courtyard, though business is largely closed for the day. Do they start clearing out by any chance as the large party arms itself?
Yeah, they will, certainly. The watching eyes are not going away yet, but anyone else who is a regular civilian, I guess, is just disappearing.
They suddenly remembered they left the stove on at home.
Yes,
and,
they did. Very mad, very bad. They do not want to... Yeah, you've seen the Westerns when, the Mexican standoff starts and everybody clears out the square. That's what's happening now. And if anyone wants to infiltrate the people who are running away, they're going to have to run with them. So I think Alma will notice that.
So I'm
Sorry,
guessing
go
I
ahead.
don't notice anybody running with the group who are running away. They're all still where I sensed them.
No, whomever was with civilians have left with the civilians because their cover will otherwise be blown, and they're not idiots. But whomever is behind the curtain up there is still up behind the curtain, like it's slightly moving. So all eyes have not disappeared, but some have. Instead of having 4 pairs of eyes watching you, you might now have 2 pairs of eyes watching you.
I'm going to, as quietly as possible, mumble to Franz. I didn't realize we were going to be here because there are active assassins in this complex. I assume they were yours.
No, they're not. They must be rubbed around. Would you like to move inside my garrison?
Sure.
Most of my guards are drunk at this point, so you should be fine.
Oh.
So Alma goes to follow, fakes a stumble, and as she not quite falls into Franz, whispers, "There's one inside the garrison."
I
So,
should
at
say
this point-
so the garrison is the tents, and this is like the barracks for the priests. Different thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The eyes are in the barracks for the priests, not in the garrison.
Okay. Never mind then.
Artigue, if we're going in the garrison, can I get high now?
No, the worst time to get high is when you're surrounded by Praetorian scum.
I don't want to be in there
But
with a
what
bunch
if they're all drunk?
of drunk. They're useless to us. Their bodies just stumble over in the fight.
Nefria, you have developed a little bit of commanding ability, haven't you? Not so much your observation skills, mind you, but if you want to assess the forces that potentially the enemy can throw at you, because I think Nefria still considers them the enemy at the moment, I would allow you to roll wind plus a fate die for your command to assess how powerful this might be for you.
Oh, sure. Let's roll 2 dice.
Very well. You've seen, in your years of guerrilla fighting in Transmira, you've seen garrisons before. That's a success at cost. What might the cost be? Incomplete information, or a point of misery, or what are we going with?
Let's go with, partial information.
Very well. You can't tell the number of these troops exactly. You would peg it to, it's definitely more than you have Wolfkin with you. There's no doubt about that. You don't know if this is a full Centuria, though. Hard to tell. Too many tents, too much. The information you do know is they're a mess. Like, these are mercenaries who are ill-disciplined, poorly motivated. A lot of them haven't shaved properly. I guess they care about their weapons a bit, but when Prance say they are drunk by now, that's not a lie. Quite a few of them are well into their cups, and like anyone who is not on standby duty is, and even some of them who are on standby duty, is definitely doing everything they can to shirk their duties, and that's the quality of the troops. So it's a decided step below Praetorian regulars.
I guess the tent would be safe. We won't see the assassins coming, but sure.
I'll wait
Head on
outside.
Altrita, get in the tent.
Artigue, I can totally fight. It's fine.
Get Altrita. Just plants his hands in her back, starts shoving gently.
This is stressful. I don't like it.
So
I
once
don't
we're in
like
the
it
tent,
either.
Ron starts passing out booze.
Neat. One of the eyes left with the people fleeing. The rest were in the area where the priests are.
Yeah, they're not mine.
Rebello, I would like you to roll a win check, by the way.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. No information for you.
Tired of hiding.
Because that was a fail. Anyway, so are we taking them to the command tent?
Yep.
Where your cousin is currently passed out.
Oh no, he's in somewhere else.
Okay,
I've made sure things were clear.
Gotcha.
I had him removed.
He was removed.
He's been.
He's stoned somewhere else.
Yeah. So we are now in a command tent.
You can have him as payment when you leave if you want.
I don't know that they know who your cousin is.
I just want to go indulge with him. I don't see why this is such a big.
You don't want to go indulge with my cousin. Simba's an asshole.
Oh,
Simba the Butcher?
Simba the Butcher?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I feel like we do want to take the cousin with us when we.
I don't think you want to smoke with Simba the Butcher.
He's done really bad things in Vumbra, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He is definitely a war criminal. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, we will definitely take him.
He threatened us with a good time.
Why?
The proof Bronze is telling the truth. She turns around. She says the only other person that knows about this is my wife, the Duchess. And she shows them the birthmark that's poorly concealed by the tattoo that the Duchess gave her.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not Transmarian.
Tricorian.
Tricorian, sorry.
This is a really weird birthmark. Like, it's huge. It's like a big spot, really, covering like the size of a dinner plate on her back. Let's see who might suss out what this indicates. We still need someone with learning, right? But I guess we
Not
can
you
go
with my wind of blood.
scholarship.
Bedonius.
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 But do you want to put in a fate die for learning for this as well, or? Oh, apparently you have 10 fate dice at the moment, Bedonius.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, let's do this. So 4 total.
Indeed.
It's not horrible.
That is not horrible. That is not natural. It is natural, but it's not magically created. But it's not something that you will find on any normal human. That's what you get from that.
I'm sorry, it's a tattoo you wouldn't see on a human.
No, under the tattoo is this big spot that is bigger than a dinner plate sized.
A birthmark, but not really?
Exactly. Yeah. Like a birthmark, but not really.
Is it like a branding?
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
It's part of the skin. It's the skin just... You know how on a dog pelt it can go from brown to black?
Right.
Like that. Except, of course, Prawns is in fact not a dog.
Yeah.
Is this a chance for Bedonius to use an experience?
I do have an experience here. Oh no! Let's see.
You've used the learning one, haven't you?
Yeah, I've used my learning one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of my remaining experiences would help with this.
Probably not. No.
An assassin, unless it's specific to the Ranzine monks, then I don't have an experience that'll help with this.
Probably not.
You might have studied it while you were there, eh?
I could have let... No, it's okay. That's fine. That's the situation. Now, one other thing that I can give you as a piece of information is that Praetorians specifically, you know how terrible they are towards anyone who is not Praetorian. They're even worse towards halfkin, like wolfkin or marsh folk or etc., etc. So having something on your body that is distinctly non-human, and that's not something that probably would... That would probably be a source of shame for any Praetorian.
We satisfied now? Can we trust each other?
Oh, absolutely not.
But for the immediate future, while we're surrounded by assassins, we'll go with yes.
To be honest, like I said, if you guys don't kill me when I walk out of here, my own people will.
Wait.
Who are your people exactly?
The Digaltalonga, the Empire, doesn't matter.
What changed? Why are they after you?
They're not yet. They will be once they find out I haven't killed you.
I can empathize.
So,
didn't Errol say that the price on your guys' heads had been lifted?
Yes, because I lifted it.
But then we're okay.
Head on over to the capital and...
I'm not directly hunting you anymore. I can't control what the powers that be do, what the Duchess will do, what the Empire will do.
all right, so I'm just going to confess to a burning curiosity. Are you still part of the Traitorian secret police?
For right now.
Are you still a general of some sort?
For right now.
Have you in any way disavowed your participation in the atrocities of the Traitorian Empire?
I haven't done all of them.
I'm not blaming you for all of them. I'm just saying, like, have you left the Traitorian Empire in some official and visible capacity? Are you now in rebellion against it?
I will be after this conversation because...
There's a distinct difference between fuck Tracoria and I didn't chase these guys.
I have not
there's
distinctly
always
left
spin.
the Empire.
Then you just gotta spin it. We made a really good getaway.
All that to get to my larger point. You're Traicorian scum until maybe one day you stop being Traicorian scum. And until then, you're
Sure.
Traicorian scum. It's
Fair
not
enough.
an ethnicity, it's a political affiliation.
We're gonna need some type of surety, an oath, a vow, a soul thing. Really commit yourself to the cause.
Poor Josh.
As fun as all this is, we've got 2 days. Need to remind everyone.
Can we back up to the question about what happened to some lady?
Terralise.
Carlisi.
What happened to her? Did I miss something?
She was at Mount Rans, and then she was dead after you guys left.
Yep,
So was
that
every other monk at Mount Rans. Why don't you ask this guy what happened? And I point to Bedoni.
Poor Pedonius.
I don't know what happened either. We fled after my master was killed.
By an RR who used mentalism on a party goer to have him do the deed.
Terralise? No.
Well,
Mental.
I don't know.
That was
I didn't
his boss. I don't know about Terralise.
Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't know Terralise died at that incident.
I know she is there. That's all I know.
That sucks. I liked her.
I liked how she smacked Artemia.
Yeah.
Kind of. I'm glad one more Praetorian noble's dead.
Yeah, but there are bigger fish to fry. Anyway.
I didn't kill her. I'm just not sad she's dead.
Was there something in particular you wanted to know about that? You don't really know anything, I guess.
I originally was led to believe that you all had killed her.
We get blamed for everything. Like, literally everything.
That's
So many
because
things.
everything happens just after you get there.
That's a good question, though.
We're trendsetters? I don't know.
Everyone wants to be where we are. Who led you to believe it was us? I suppose is a good question for your Who Killed Terralise inquiry.
We spoke to some winds. I don't know, magic people did a bunch of magic shit. And then we were told you guys were seen fleeing shortly after she was found dead. So,
Wait, with the fleeing is in murder? How did that connection get made?
Nephria.
I feel like we
did.
were seeing because we were next.
This is obviously not our style, though. If we were murdering people, they'd all
you
be...
murdered me, or attempted to.
No,
And bragged about it. You didn't hear us bragging about this.
But you're better. You're better now.
It was
Yeah.
a duel.
If I was trying to murder you, I wouldn't have let them walk you away. And I wouldn't have waited until you were conscious again.
She does. There's a mark in her face after where her face literally caved in from
You
the
got
hammer.
better. You got better.
She has
Turned out
the
okay.
hair covering that side, but otherwise, yeah, it looks, yeah.
You guys also murdered my former boss.
Which one was
did.
that?
Who was that?
Who?
Is that the one we tossed off a cliff?
Yep, that
Yes.
Yep.
We didn't toss
We
anyone off a
didn't
cliff,
have
though.
anything to do
Shadow
with it.
powers did.
That's right. Fundabera did that.
Right, if Fontabera did that, we were not even on that island when it happened.
Garrison did not say shit about that to Artigue before it happened.
Garrison was busy, as I recall.
That
Yeah.
was
That's right.
Fundabera and
There was a
Yeah.
honeymoon
It's like-
going on.
Yes, it's right after the wedding. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go kill somebody." And fuck you.
I can't be held accountable for everything my boss does
I
necessarily.
understand, neither can I.
Sometimes she likes to throw people off cliffs, and I'm just trying not to be that person. That's all. That's my goal.
I get that.
A Tricorian was thrown off a cliff, and nothing was lost.
I think
She seemed
what
to get replaced
what
pretty quick, too.
Franz is trying to say is that we were our known Transmiran rebels, that's the word, and we were seen fleeing the scene of a crime, which is true because we left because they were trying to blame us for said crime of the killing of the priests. So I didn't know anything about Lady Terralise, but they did try to frame us for the priests, and we knew it was coming, so that's why we left with Bedonius, the last of his kind.
yeah, that kind of anti-Transmiran prejudice hurts.
You're saying, okay. Jeffrey, you're saying if you saw a Tricorian fleeing the scene of some dead Transmirans, you would be like, Sopranos must have done it. I'm just saying.
I'm saying that would be like top 3 things out of my mouth. Sure.
Okay. So you see what's happening here? It's just perspectives, ladies. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna
get through this.
So, what did you want, General?
I want to try to work together.
Oh, I hope all the social people in the room roll that check.
Sure, I guess I'll throw some dice at that.
All right, go ahead. I don't know that Prawns is actually going to challenge that, so feel free to roll.
I'm not gonna challenge nothing.
That's a success.
She's not lying.
Prawns is seeming absolutely honest. Are we throwing an machinator intent on this?
No.
Insight?
I'm gonna need those fate dice for later. I feel like.
Ah. Fair enough. Yeah,
My goal
she seems blunt.
To use my contacts as whatever I can in the Digitalonga to try and keep the realm from dying. I don't care what what politician's sucking off what politician. I really don't. I don't care what empire is in control. I really don't.
Okay.
I want the realm to not die.
Okay.
There's a knock on the tent outside. A very careful knock.
Franz gets up and goes to the door. Yes?
Yeah, that's going to be a messenger in Orion livery. A message for you, General.
Nefria slinks down.
Franz is very
Cover
like
in the face.
keeping the tent closed and just you can leave now.
Yes, General. Bows and leaves.
She opens the message.
Yeah, so apparently, I'm gonna send this over to you on Zoom chat.
Just completely eating the eye candy is already you standing there flexing. not subtly.
Tent's just basically illuminated anyway because it was just flaming hammer.
You'd hate to have it be too dark around here.
I'm sure I've been caught. Oh, lovely. This isn't going to go well.
Your plan B on those Digitalonga contacts, then?
No, it has nothing to do with that. She shows them the missive.
All right. Yeah, it's report. It's going to be in encryption that you can read, obviously. So you'll have to translate it for them, but I guess you will do that. So they will have to take your word for it that you're translating the encrypted missive. This is written by someone, an agent of some kind, who reports that they have investigated Castle Craigland in Fontrasalor and have observed a great deal of professional assassins moving there and has concluded that it must be an headquarters for the Rabdarana, for a group of assassins, basically. So the Empress Georgiana is living with assassins.
You might want to let your Empress know unless she already does.
That's on my to-do list.
The whole tone of this missive is, I'm freaking out, it's a really scary place.
Where did you say they're investigating?
Fontrasalor, Castle Craigland.
So,
Alright.
you're defecting?
And now we gotta save someone from assassins?
Almost like hip checks Artigue slightly. Yeah, the effect on people.
I'm not entirely defecting. I'm working both sides.
Let's keep your cover not blown, because first thing is first. We have a bunch of assassins here that are going to try to kill the innocent one. So let's kill those assassins first.
I agree. I also figure I'm more effective to you within the Empire than outside of it.
I think there's about 8 of them.
There's 8 of them? Oh, man.
I don't feel involved in all of this somehow.
That's why we didn't rush off to kill them in the first place.
All
Is
right.
Harold
Well,
around here?
No, Harold isn't. Harold is supposed to be on his way back. But he
he's
went off
missing all the good stuff.
He went off to check on the other oracle. I can't remember what the other fucking color was.
The innocent one?
No, this is the innocent
Green?
one. The other one? Maybe it was the
Green,
green
white,
one.
red?
I can't remember.
Okay. Those are the only 3 other colors, I think. Green, white, red.
Okay. I thought you guys had the white one already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not the white one.
We
Is that the one
do.
that's in a rug.
Rebello, you
Yeah.
will remember because you were
He's
there,
special.
right?
The
Uh,
white
Neither
one went
confirm
insane.
nor deny.
Rebello, you went with Errol to, this is up in the mountains in the center of this island, to a seer called the White Flame. That's
Yep.
where you were told to go to Transmira to protect the White One.
Yeah, that's complicated. The green one's also complicated.
So's the blue one.
The blue one, yeah, it's a lot of. This is all really stressful for me.
Near as I can tell, the Rabdrana have infiltrated the priesthood and are intending to use the next ascension ceremony in 2 days' time to get to the innocent one.
So, what if you get your soldiers sobered up by tomorrow, and then we just arrest all the priests until we figure out which ones are the assassins?
Then we can kill the remaining soldiers so that there's no one to report on prawns back to the Empire.
I should be able to do that. I'll just say Simba went insane and then you guys can take him.
I have a
That
question
actually covers a lot of bases. I like it.
about why do we have to wait to the ascension ceremony? Can't we just skip all that hocus pocus and go right up, or is the
Yeah,
hocus
big
pocus
fucking-
necessary,
There's a
Safano?
big chain right there. As far as I'm concerned, if we can grab that chain, cut it off the city, and climb it up while this rock flies away.
Assuming the Rabdrana would also have thought of that and tried it, and it didn't work.
But wouldn't they, I mean,
They
would
have a
want to be
secret
stealthy.
weapon on my back.
They would want to be stealthy and not reveal themselves, you would think.
That's true.
And as for the ascension thing, I can't answer that. I don't know if some weird magic's going on around here.
No, it's they got that. Unless it's tied to some specific schedule, they just have that stupid ritual thing.
The one where people float? Yeah, there's gonna be some magic
Yeah.
involved there. I don't know what
Yeah,
that is. I haven't had a chance to study it.
I'm saying though, the chain is a chain. We can climb that.
Prawns just pours yourself another drink.
You know what we should do? We should roll the bones. That's what we should do. We should have a little circle right here. We can all smoke a little
Go for it.
Cicala, roll the bones. It'll be a lot better.
I'm into it.
Fortune telling time! I heard that.
I think we roll the bones on this plan and see what's going to happen.
Divination! You're going to conduct a ritual that takes one scene to get detailed glimpses of the future. Roll. That is wind at least one fate die. Every successful die, 4+, allows you to ask the storyteller a short question about what is coming.
Okay, I can only spend one extra fate die because that's all that my fortune telling is. So spend 2 fate die, which leaves me with 3. Feel free to contribute any fate die, people.
I think you can only spend 1 fate die.
You can only spend 1 fate die on this, that's correct. And
Right,
you
'cause
will
you
actually
only
have
have one
6
fortune
at
telling?
the end of that.
But I have to spend 1 to activate it in general, and then
Yep.
1 to get the bonus
That
die,
is the one.
right?
No, that
Yes,
is the one.
that's one and the
That is
same.
one. Same thing.
Oh,
So you spend 1.
Thank
You
you.
actually start with
Okay.
7 because you did things last session. So you have 6, net 6 at the end of that.
Cool. Okay.
And we have now
And-
8 dice in the chalice, you guys.
Do you want
So
to use
I'm-
one of our many hand mirrors as a prop?
Yeah, I'll use the special Ribamir.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Okay.
I
Gonna
use this,
scandalize our Shamashi friend here.
I use the magic mirror. Why else? If we have a magic mirror, you should use it. Okay, I don't.
But are we using it like you're just using your your own fortune telling abilities right now?
Correct.
rather
I'm just
than
using
the
it as a prop.
It's a prop. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're doing a scene of. This is not anti-creationist, mind you, so I don't
No.
think the Shamashi priest
For
cares at
once.
all. because this is not magic. This is fortune telling. There's a difference apparently, metaphysically. The gods have decided there's a difference, so there's a difference. Don't ask questions.
That's right. Don't dare question the gods.
Exactly.
That's what got us in our position.
So, Eldrita sits down in at the bottom of the tent and makes a little area on the floor for her, and she opens up her little satchel of various herbs and chicken bones and some other bones and things you probably don't want to know about and bits and bobbles, and she will utilize that to tell a fortune. Part of this is also she gets very high.
Which means that you're gonna get a fate die back, because addiction, as a result of getting very high, what is going to be the problem for you next scene?
I'm gonna be
Your
down a fire for physical coordination. How about that? Is that good?
Yeah, that sounds good. So your fire will be effectively a single die, because
Franz would give you some like blankets and pillows to sit on.
that gives
Great.
you a fate die right back, so you're back up to 7 again. We
I'm only
reward
rolling-
people for being junkies in this system.
Now I'm only rolling 3 dice for this, so if anyone would like to help, you feel free. Otherwise,
Can you help with fortune telling? You
I don't
Can you
know.
assist?
I don't know how it works.
Yeah, people can definitely assist. This is wind, so...
I'll give 1 fate die if I can.
But Donius, I guess?
You don't want my help, Eldrita.
No, you put a Ronzian monk on one shoulder and a Kargamishan necromancer on the other shoulder.
Also, Rebello has a high wind, so that's a thing.
I will, Bedonius will, he's heard of fortune telling before. He knows the basics, so he can
Look at the stars.
point out.
Very intelligent, and will read the star charts to help you place your thingamabobs in the right positions in the circle. So it's like when you're putting a stone in that corner, it's no, because the star is standing over there and it's in ascending, not descending. So you have to move.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Meanwhile, I'm just over here. Oh, is that a calcified heart? Very nice.
Does Bedonius give 1 die then?
2.
Franz is
actually,
also
because
very
it's a
interested
6.
in the bones and bits and bobs.
So yeah, Eldrita now is 5 dice. Rebello can help with a roll if you want. You are a
Do I
Shamashi
use a
priest.
fate dice for that?
Nope.
Or is it just normal?
You just
All right.
roll your own 3 dice there. Okay, that's another extra die, because Rebello... What does Rebello do to help? Says a prayer to Shamash to help you see the truth of the future, perhaps?
Maybe get them mixed up. That one could be fake. That one's real.
Make the truth more clear.
Yes, only truth is allowed here.
So I got a Ronzian priest, a Shamashi priest, and Fanu. You want to get on this?
Sifano is not going to be able to help at all at the
No.
moment.
Okay, good. All right.
Not on this one.
Not on
All
this
right,
one.
let's do it.
So that is 6 dice in total. There we have it.
Sounds like the setup to a joke.
Right?
So, Lansing monk, Shamashi priest, and a necromancer walk into a bar.
Eldrita,
That
do
even
you
doesn't
want
need a
to
punchline.
Franz's
spend-
tent kind of looks like a bar.
Right? Do you want to spend your experience to reroll the 3s? That would get you closer to a level up.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do that.
Very
Let
well.
me
You only have 1
knock off
experience
that.
left to check off.
That's exciting. I'm sorry. I have to look. How many
2
threes
am
am I
to
re-rolling?
reroll. The
2
others
dice.
are all good. You're going to be able to ask so many questions of me. Okay.
Oh,
You're going to
wow.
ask every question. 6 questions.
All right, guys. From now on, when we're doing this, we gotta make sure it's both of you two every time. Okay, every time.
Eldrita sees everything in the smoke and haze. I can see. What are the questions?
Okay, so do they have to be yes or no? Are these these
Nope.
are cryptic interpretation type things?
Cryptic interpretations are fine. The answers should be
Okay.
short and can be ambiguous and cryptic, but the storyteller cannot lie.
Okay. So my first question will be basically, can we just go up there to the innocent ones without having to do this ritual hoopla?
You will see before you, I mean, we had Sir Artigue saying we can climb the chain, right? So you're seeing Sir Artigue climbing the chain, and then he completely you just see him falling down and smacking to the ground really hard. No idea if he survives that fall or not.
So some hoopla has to go on there. Okay. So I have 5 more questions. Next question will be,
Is the innocent one a reincarnation of Shagul?
you think I would ask that?
I'm saying that out loud. If you're going, oh gosh, what do I ask next? That's what Stephanos suggests.
Don't we already know that?
I don't know.
I suppose
How about this? I
confirmation
will
isn't bad.
ask for more information about who, because we have no idea that we're supposed to be a blue child. That's all that we've heard. But I will want to know more about the innocent one. Who is up there waiting for us, basically?
Okay. Before you, in a vision of the future, vaguely your group standing around, girl child, about what, 10-ish, something like that, and she has blue skin. She is looking at you with a very innocent looking way. As things change around you, the scenery, almost like in a stage play, she transforms from being a child to being about the same size, but now completely disproportionate hands, nose, head compared to body, and there is a definite Shagulness over her face, even though she is still that distorted body. And blue.
Okay. Next question will be about the traitor priests. I want to know more about which of these priests might be RR in disguise.
Huh. Okay. Which of the priests? And this is just the third question. Oh my god, you're gonna really test me on this, aren't you? You will see a group of 4 priests of varying age and genders. They're from their 20s to their 40s. They're all dressed as priests of the innocent one, so they have blue robes and cloth hats and all their vestments. That's what the priests of the innocent one wear. And they will pull out from under their garments the scythes that they are so famous for, and their eyes will move independently. Yeah. I mean, you haven't seen them before, but there are faces.
There
You've
were
seen
4 of
faces
them,
now.
you said?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. Question number 4 then. If we storm this gate and try to take this by force, basically, brashly storm the gate, kill the priest, take it by force. We could take it by force. What do they think? How do you think that's going to turn out for us?
Which gate are we talking about here now?
Let's try to get up into the innocent one by killing the priest, raiding the castle, as it were, metaphorically.
Oh, okay. So we're talking about the actual step pyramid, and then that way. You will see a vision of your group of adventurers rushing up the steps to the pyramid, a group of blue priests screaming that you don't belong here, but if they're also very civilian, so that brandishing of weapons, they will scream and run. And then you will be on top of the pyramid, and nothing happens.
So we have to figure out how to get up there somehow. Okay. Question number 5.
We have to get them to send us in their ascension ritual.
I'm looking for a trustworthy ranking member of the priest, and not like an actual devotee of the innocent one. Does anyone come to mind in the smoke? An inside man.
A corruptible priest of the innocent one?
Someone that's not RR.
Might be who would be best to approach about this
Yeah.
among the priests.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Okay, I'll show you a face, I guess. I need to get myself... Oh, there we are. How about this fellow?
Omba?
Yep, that is apparently his name. He is
Okay.
dressed in the same blue vestments as everyone else.
All right. Question number 6. Question number 6, I'm just going to go off the rails a little bit and just confirm. I want to know for sure, is this innocent one the blue eye that we seek? Or is it a Shagul trick?
You will see yourselves, like the group here of the... It's a bit hazy exactly who is attending, because that's the nature of visions. But you are sitting there in a circle together with the white-furred Rauga that you got from Gatby's Rock. There is Melialina, and there is the innocent one in the shape of that weird, distorted body that is no longer a child.
Reaper. Okay. That's it. That's all I got. So at the end of that session, I will come out of it and say to everybody around, we are going to need some kind of magic, something to get up there. But the priest, known as with the name of something like Oomba or Roomba or something along those lines, he may be an ally. There are at least 4, I believe, treasonous priests among them that are actually Rabdarana. And there is something, the blue child is the blue eye we seek, but is distorted or corrupted in some way. There's something weird about her appearance and what she has. That there is a Shagulness to that. I don't know what all that means for sure.
Bedonius, roll a wind.
Could she be being corrupted by the Rabdarana that are here? For posing as priests?
Aldous said something about that quality, and you can't quite lock it down in your mind. When you were in the swamp, Manghalda talked to you about this.
I believe that is all that I have from the visions. We should go about this some other way other than storming the gate, because that won't get us upstairs. We have to, there's some kind of magic or some kind of something that is going to allow us to actually ascend to where the innocent one is at. And so if we don't do that, then we can't get up there. That's what the smoke says.
So we need to clean up the priesthood.
So then they'll trust us that we're safe to be around the child.
Yeah.
That is what the smoke says. I'll do as you guys tell me from here. I'm gonna take a nap. Peace out.
Eldrina falls over, drooling.
I can certainly convince my soldiers to round them up so we can figure out which ones are which.
I did see the faces of the 4, but that is not a guarantee that I can identify them or that I will identify the correct ones. The smoke is a little tricksy, timey-wimey.
I think between all of us, we can figure it out.
I'm sure there's enough skills among us.
They should carry the scythes on them, maybe?
You can just check for easy identifiable RR markings.
Do they have those?
They've got,
I would think.
Don't they, darling, usually have black lips? Huh?
Black lips, or at least black insides of lips.
Yeah.
So we just round everyone up against the wall and make them show their lip. If it's black, we shoot them with a crossbow.
Yeah. And if we don't find 4 Rabdarana that way, then we go to plan B.
I think that's actionable.
Certainly.
Can
I
we
mean,
talk to
if someone
Umba
went
first
through
before
a
we
goth
do
phase
this?
and decided to blacken the insides of their lips randomly, just bad day for them.
That's a bad day for them, yeah.
Should have listened to their parents.
As a kind of just an aside, Prawns, when you do come up with those corpses, we found it's best to run all corpses through Sifanu, just in case there's an upcycle thing that we can do there. It's good to manage your resources that way.
Makes sense.
If the plan is to round
She
them
doesn't
up,
even think twice about it. I love it.
then it's going to have to happen quickly, because otherwise they'll go to ground. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that, but
No.
Can we talk to the Umba first?
That's something
Find
we can
him
do tonight
first?
while everyone's still drunk.
Yes.
Maybe before we round up everybody else, fill him on what's going on. Now, again, the smoke is tricksy, so it doesn't tell me everything. It only gives me... I can't guarantee he's going to be down for this or into it or anything like that.
I'm sure we can convince him.
You do have a few people here with high social skills, don't you?
Nope.
Was
Also-
it talking about social skills?
Prance's iron stare is a thing.
Yeah. I've only put more points into that.
So we're
as far
sending
as
out...
the interrogations for the priests go, I assume you would like to have a few of your people assist?
Yeah.
So we're gonna command the mercenaries to go and bring all the priests to somewhere, apparently.
Or just line them up against the wall in the building that they're in. Just block all the exits. No one's getting out. Doing a lip check.
I assume there's some kind
Perfect.
of holding cell within the church or within the garrison. There's got to be something.
No, not really. This place is not equipped for that. There's the holdings. No, they throw out junkies. That's what they do. They have tents to sleep in. This is not a military installation at all.
Okay, prawns can very easily probably rig together an interrogation chamber within the church.
Yeah, a room with no windows and a very sturdy lock, I guess. But you want to
Penitence
command the garrison to do things that the garrison might not want to do. Because, ew.
Oh, yeah.
And they are more people than any of you are used to command. That goes for both Nefria and Prawns, because neither of you have more than command 1. So I'm going to give you remove or add a difficulty level to that, because you don't have... When you have command 2, you can command 80 people, but right now you can command 8. Yeah, it's not particularly dangerous task, but it is a major effort and a major hassle and a major I don't want to do this for a bunch of mercenaries who are definitely not paid enough to do this shit and don't wanna. So yeah, we're gonna need a roll to do this, and water and at least one fate die. It's going to be a difficulty 2 because this is too many people and it's a bit hard for you to coordinate them. You need to have you don't even need to have 6s here. The troop will get a doubt level 1 if you don't get any 6, but I don't think you care about that too much. So this is a water check, of course. So who's gonna help out here? We're gonna get all the dice together, aren't we? Is this gonna be Prawns taking
The fact
lead?
that
Makes
Prawns has
sense.
got rebels standing behind her.
Prawns is gonna take the lead, obviously, because you have to be the face of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
I
means
can imagine at the end of the day, Prawns is sitting there with a very large glass going, I never would have guessed this would have happened today.
Can I use... No, I have to use Commando and I can't use any of my Bonzicon.
That's correct.
Okay.
But who's going to help you with this? So you have 3 dice for this, but this is a water check, and I know there is at least 2 people with very high water around here.
I've got 2 water.
Yep. but there are people with 3 water.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah.
So
Do you have like
Nefria
a couple
can
of
help
spare
in some
soldier
fashion.
uniforms?
I do, actually.
Awesome.
Whatever you need.
All right, I'm gonna put on a soldier uniform then.
Okay then.
And I'm going to sashay around, and I'm going to ask some of the. I'm going to see who watches me do that, and then I'm going to ask, probably men, some women. I don't judge. If they could do me a favor real quick, because the boss has me doing this thing, and there's too many people, and I can't do it by myself. And could they help out? It would mean so much.
So that's.
Bronze is so scary.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a 3 water roll from Alma. So that adds a die to Pranz's dice pool, and what is Nefria doing to help out here?
Nefria is going to be like Pranz's hype man in the background.
Okay.
So Pranz is directing, and Nefria is just back there going, "Fuck yeah, absolutely, yeah, we're gonna do this!" Like hyping,
Rabble rousing style.
Yeah.
Roll 3 water. You could add your machinator to this, but you don't have to. If you want to save some fake dice, that is.
I should have added some dice.
Oh my god,
Tell me you
yes.
have an experience.
You're
Tell me you have an
distracting.
Nefria's just there in the cloud. Yeah, fuck yeah.
And it's the other way around. She's being
this.
way too enthusiastic and everyone's put off by it.
Yeah, who is that and why is she doing this and when did she become... She's not even in a uniform! So the die you got from Alva disappears from Nefria. 3 dice to roll.
Alright, can I re-roll that? Can I...
Do we have an experience that would fit? Not really, no.
Useful things could be inspiration. People liking me could be a useful thing that I find in an incredibly unlikely place.
I'll allow it because I'm a generous person and because I
Sure.
think you should have a level up by now because that's the final check mark you needed to level up. Yay! So, there we go. That's better. That's 2 5s, which means that Prance now has 5 dice in total to roll.
Am I good?
Yes, you are. 5 dice.
Okay.
Go ahead. We have our 2 successes. In fact, 3. No 6s, but it doesn't matter because you don't care if your soldiers will have doubt level 1 at the end of this. So, yeah, you're rousing the people here, the mercenaries. Because you don't have any 6s, this is not going to be the most disciplined. Like, this is nothing they've ever practiced for. They've never run drills on doing something like that. They have no idea how to do it. So they're literally running into each other and just, what do I have to do? There's a lot of whining. There's a lot of groaning. There's, really, do I have to? Half of them are drunk as they're doing it.
Can I use an experience to try and get some 6s
You
to make them
can
more
absolutely do
disciplined?
that.
Caught my cousin stealing when I was 4. I know how to whip people into shape.
Very well then. I would advise re-rolling. You need 2 successes, so re-rolling 3 dice?
Yeah, that was the plan.
That's a 6!
Yes!
Yay! Okay, they're grumpy and whine about it a little bit less. So, they are grumpy, they whine about it, but they're doing it much faster than they would have otherwise. Which means that I'm going to have
mildly impressive commander.
Yes, you're definitely competent in ways that their previous, until like yesterday, commander is not. You're actually ordering them to do things. The horror.
Yeah.
So they will. Now, the question is if some people will get away. Because...
That's why I rerolled for the 6.
That's what I'm going to be watching for, is to see, because like I'm absolutely expecting some people to flee.
Right? That is exactly what certain people will try to do, because...
So once I convince other people to do my work for me, I will sort of find somewhere to concentrate and focus in.
Wouldn't the first thing Prance would do would cover all the exits so no one can slip out?
That was one of the plans.
Yeah, I bet it is. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to roll so many of my fate dice. I have 15 only left. This is terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah.
If he only has 15 left, he might actually have fewer than Franz.
Franz has fewer than 15 now. I will have. She's down to 13.
Well, that's a shame. Mikhail, we need to blow those 3 die here.
Okay.
Get her drunk enough.
I'm gonna have to start with who is gonna do what. This is not gonna be quite easy. Dear, oh dear. I need to think
Just out of
fast.
curiosity, how does divorce work in this world?
Everything is a contract, so it's just literally a contract. You just tear up the old contract and make a new one.
Hey, somebody.
You're
Lots of
married
money.
So
to a politician
yes.
and a
so
duchess.
get yourself a good fabricus veritas, and you're fine.
Who will swear that there was some kind of defect in the marriage contract that renders it null and void, and so, like, really, you were never married at all.
Exactly.
Isn't the real question who inherits if the Duchess dies in her sleep?
That is the real question, isn't it?
As her wife.
Why divorce? It's just in some places.
So during the course of this, Alma sidles up to Artigue saying, they're going to scatter, but that's a good thing because that means less coordination.
Oh yeah, there's coordination happening. I now have 2 extra dice on this big we are getting out of here roll. So that gives me, I'm gonna spend 3 dice out of my pool to get, that's 8 in total. That's a terrible roll. 3 successes, but no 6s on this. So that means that I think you're going to, success at cost. Basically, you're going to notice people who are obviously not following the herd. They're separating themselves from the group of people who will be investigated very quickly and rushing out of here. And thanks to Eldrita, I guess you will see their faces. You can confirm they're the ones, I think. But they are starting to get away.
Lay chase or try to knock them out on the way out?
All right, we have a chase scene, folks.
I'm gonna say if somebody calls it too, I will send Haka after them. Good boy, hunt. Fetch.
Nope, not that one.
I should probably stay a while back. They're going to know. But I am.
Oh, sorry, it's just 3 of them apparently. Or, yeah, it's just 3 of them, not 4. My bad.
Does that really hurt us, though?
Well, if you
Them
want to
getting
get a
away.
drop on them.
Yeah, so basically you have 3 people trying to run away from the crowd. They are in different places in the crowd and they're running 2 different directions. No, there should be another one. Where did I put that one? Maybe I just didn't fix the token properly. There we have them. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's right. I just didn't fix the... Okay, so 3 of them, not 4. I confused myself because I have so many NPC sheets because this campaign is long, so I have... I don't know how many. Yeah, they're trying to run away. Who's gonna catch them?
Everyone.
As they start to run, Prawns will scream, "Lock the gates!"
Right, we're gonna have... Oh my goodness, this is gonna be... Okay, are we having a fight now? Yes, we are. Fight scene, folks.
No, we don't do that sort of thing. We're very peaceable.
We abhor violence.
Abhor... Yes, clearly. Okay, they know they have been made. I guess this is it, folks. Whew. There will be others who will...
Brain-sucking bastards.
Yeah, okay, so who is gonna do what here? We have... I don't even have a good, like, floor plan for this. They're running 3 different directions, basically. And you are somewhere in the middle, I guess? Who wants to run and catch people? Hasha is gonna run and catch people because Nefria told them to. Eldrita is definitely not able to do squat right now because she can hardly stand straight.
I'm going to, with visible reluctance, take the scythe off my belt and put it on the walking stick.
Right. The person who should be
Artigus
doing
can
the
definitely chase people.
chasing should be having a lot of fire.
We don't
And
have that. So
the only
choose the best you
person
get.
with fire 3 is Errol, who is not here. Poor Errol. Rubello definitely should not chase anyone.
It'd be great if the Inquisition suddenly showed up unexpectedly.
That's what they do.
We're waiting
Exactly.
for him.
All right.
Prawns is her soldier instincts are going to kick in. She's going to run after at least one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna run
sounds
after
good to me.
another one.
So,
I am mostly trying to ensure that one doesn't double back and get behind Artigue.
right. Yeah, this one is a senior priest, apparently. Why
Oh
don't we
my.
have some torch lights here? Because right now it's dark outside, but we want to see,
Okay.
be able to see things too, right? Yeah, this gentleman here, he's running away. He has 2 successes. Who wants to pick up a chase?
I'm gonna go after this one at the top here.
All right.
I'll chase whoever. Sure.
All right, Sir Artigue, roll your 2 fire then, I guess. Isn't it a good thing that... No, wait, yeah, you have 2 fire because your heavy armor actually counts as light armor because it's amazingly
This is
made.
crafted like an artifact.
Exactly. Because it is, in fact, an artifact.
Daddy Garrison loves me.
You are not closing in on this guy because he has a 6 and you do not.
I'm not going to do about that. I do not have a foot chase experience, I don't believe.
You do not.
Nor do you have a ranged weapon, as far as I know.
That's correct. Haka
I've got a
does,
ranged weapon. It's called magic.
but Haka's going to run after one of them. Did Alma want to run after one of them as well?
So she's keeping back of Artigue, trying to make sure nobody sneaks up on him.
All right. Yeah, for now he's clear.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, you can sense the siblings, and
Yeah.
there is no obvious... You know the feeling when strike is coming, right?
Yeah,
And there is no obvious strike is coming. This is people trying to escape and evade.
yeah.
So,
He's still a target, so.
This is true. Next one is running and not terribly well. Haka is going to run after, and Haka has 3 fire, but light armor, so that only counts as 2. Or is Haka just going to shoot them with a bow? What do you want?
I think shoot them with a bow. I don't want my good boy getting too close.
All right.
Could be dangerous.
It could be.
I will spend one of my fate dice for the good boy.
Was it 2 fire?
There. That's going to be 3, 4 for the bow, 1 for marksmanship, and 1 for expert. So 2 because leather armor. So maximum 2 fire. 1 for the bow, 1 for expert with a bow. That's 4 dice. Or wait. No, you get an extra die because expertise. So it's actually 5 dice. I'm sorry. In total. Okay, that's still 3 successes against the person who's running away, which means it's a hit, and it's a 6, so it's 2 points of damage into the back of an assassin, which goes down immediately.
You're welcome, Stefano.
You know what? This assassin is going to take a consequence and not go down. What could be a good consequence? You hit the assassin in the arm. Arm is now useless. Cannot use 2-handed weapons. This is a temporary consequence. The assassin is still getting away, but it's hurt. The third assassin is going to... No, that's not the right one. Dang it. Oh, it is the right one. Oh, this one is much faster. And, oh, look at that. I think this one is going to make a clean getaway, to be honest. Because apparently this one has 6 dice to roll to run away.
What?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sure, that's normal.
How do you get extra dice to run away?
You take the
Extra
ability
legs.
Thievery and the expertise Quick-Footed, and then you can spend fate dice equal to your thievery ability for foot chases, which this is.
Okay.
So this one is in the wind. No one can catch 3 successes.
I wasn't going to try to catch him. I was going to try to cast a spell on him.
Ah, okay then. I'm going to allow you to... This is
Check
going to
the
create
message
an
I sent
interesting
you.
complication, Stefano, because oh, this is also a new scene, by the way. Isn't it? Stefano? Because we had the
Yeah,
scene with
but
the negotiation
isn't the thing I
with...
cast permanent?
Yes, but here's the funny thing. This is going to be interesting. Here's the funny twist. If you succeed and get 2 successes or more, it does not fade away as it should. It stays after the scene ends. You then lose control over it. The storyteller takes control over it and decides its action and how long it lasts. So you will have
What have you
to
created?
probably appear in person now and confuse everyone.
Okay. Let's run with that.
Okay, there are now 2 Stefanos. And one of them is just lounging and sitting there and, like, staring at Bedonius and doing weird things to Bedonius. Like, I'm spooky illusionist. While the other Stefano is casting a spell on a...
Oh, no, I would absolutely have no idea what's going on here.
I've seen weirder shit.
I'm like, oh shit, he's still around? He was supposed to disappear an hour ago.
Exactly. But you wanted to cast a spell on a fleeing person, so what kind of spell are we doing here?
I wanted to see if I could control the illusion, if the illusion would cast a spell. The Stefano who just showed up has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, no, you cannot. As you're trying to control the illusion, we'll just flip you the finger. Now you can't control me anymore. I'm my own person now. Skooger is the perfect place for me to be. I'll just hide with all the other weird hallucinations.
Oh, I can't have an extra me running around. This is no good.
You can. I'm right here. Why are you complaining so much? You've been to Hoxo. This is fine. We're gonna have fun.
Meanwhile, combat is continuing.
Yeah, meanwhile, this one is getting away.
Yeah. Yeah, the idea was that the illusion was going to set fire to whatever he was going to try to escape through, so he couldn't get at it, but I lost control. Oh.
Yep.
Can I try and yell at the one that's getting away in BonziCon?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're talking here about...
Deter.
Yeah. Deter, what that actually does is they don't dare to attack you.
Oh. I want him to stop.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I think you need a Machinator roll or a Profanities roll too.
I don't have any of that.
Nope.
There's
Okay.
someone here whose tongue's a little spicy though.
Yep.
I'm not good at the talking. In case that's not obvious.
Sounds to me like they're all getting away, but one of them is wounded.
Nefria will certainly try to give somebody a big sad and make them stop, maybe rethink their life.
Okay, let's go. You are convincing with your profanities, aren't you?
I sure try to be.
Your words flow with great finesse. If you win the rhetorical conflict, you inflict 2 points of doubt instead of 1. Each 6 causes another point of doubt as per usual. Does not apply to intimidation. So you will have to do this without intimidating them. There is also the ability, the expertise Taunt, which none of you have. But that's the one that makes someone want to fight you. Come and fight me. Which would have been perfect right now.
I think I will still try to give them doubt, though, like via the gossip route of my Machinator. And see if I can't shout something juicy and terrible, potentially
Gossip
related to the assassin.
That gives them more reputation, not necessarily a good one.
Gotcha.
So
So the one who was wounded, how far away am I from that one?
I'm gonna say we're not measuring in yards here, obviously, but if they start at, I don't know, medium distance, I guess they're at long now.
Okay. So I probably couldn't get them with a thrown knife, is what I'm hearing.
That's correct, yes. I would say they're in haka range, but not much more. Like, we're abstracting this a lot, obviously. They're jumping, they're running, they're very expert at moving, obviously. None of them have Fire 1.
Damn Assassin's Creed assassins.
Yes. Though I will say, Alma will note that the only one of these three who is the type of, like, acrobatics skilled is the one who has the 6 dice of running away. For obvious reasons. It's also the youngest of the three. On the other hand, the olders are probably not to be underestimated either. They're probably very lethal in close combat. But go ahead, Nefria, if you want to roll some convincingness here, that is water 3 plus 1 fate die for convincing. You're shouting at them.
All right. Try it again. There you go.
Yeah.
Boo.
That's a 4, which is
Weak.
lame in this case. Luckily, this one is terrible at water. So it's still a success.
Yay.
You cause them 2 points of doubt, which will break them because this is the one who is... You're shouting this at the level 6 running away person.
Sure.
That was the one I was understanding that you were engaging with.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're luckily picking out the one with 1 water. I'm gonna have to take a consequence for them not to break. What kind of consequence should we give them?
Crippling anxiety.
Right? Crippling
Depression.
Weeping depression.
Weeping depression.
Not the kind
Weeping
of
depression, and then we just send Haka to listen for constant crying until we find her.
The formation of an aneurysm that's ready to go.
Pretty much. So we're talking here doubt. Yeah, their doubt will... Okay.
Split personality.
Yeah, I don't really like the various consequences here. They don't apply terribly well. Like, in one case here, there is in fact depression, which means that their water counts as 1 for everything this session and the next. But they already have 1 water. How about I give you depression and you get an extra die aside from the one they've already taken and doubt for any further water checks. This is just to get this person to not break immediately. Did you wanna... Oh, Nefria hasn't leveled up yet, so you don't actually have any way to re-roll that roll. You need a time of relaxation here, Nefria, so you can level up properly. But...
We're not in exactly a relaxing group.
This is true, and so I'm gonna say that this person will get away with being... Or should I just break her right off because she has... Okay, let's just break her. Let's give you that. I don't find any good consequences that could work for this one, so... How are we breaking this particular one?
Is this the one that's already got the arrow in the back?
Nope, this is the young one who is like an amazing athlete and just somehow we are shouting to her so she breaks down.
Maybe
Don't know how that
does
happens.
Something that really touches a nerve and she freezes?
She said bitch, though, right?
Maybe, yeah, it's gotta be something that really touches a nerve and like you are a coward and she maybe she's so young that she wants to prove herself to not be a coward.
Or she
Exploiting
distracts her
childhood
just
trauma.
long and... Sorry, go ahead.
Exploiting childhood trauma.
Right?
Yeah, like I tell her that her parents aren't proud of her.
So she's gonna turn around and have her long staff with a scion and put up a veil over her face to get into combat readiness. because you have taunted her enough while the others are running away and being smart about this. She is not being smart about this.
Your veil can't hide the shame that your parents feel.
Ouch. So, by breaking her through doubt, she will be ready to engage with any one of you. Who is going to come close?
Stefano, I need you to cash a check.
Franz is already halfway there.
I feel like it's going to be a race.
Who's getting there first? Is it Prance or Sorority? I think it's Prance because Sorority was trying to chase down the other one. So, yeah, Prance will get there first. You have your 2 weapons at the ready. The assassin is standing across from you with a much longer weapon. And you know what? This assassin will not be able to do this because it's a water roll. Okay. No deadly bugs on you. Good for you.
Now can I make her submit?
You can certainly try. Yeah, okay, we will roll off this. She will have the advantage for weapon length because her combat scythe is longer than your weapons. So that gives her... She has 3 for her blood. Fire or stone, doesn't matter. In this case, she's strong, rock solid. This is like Usain Bolt and Ronda Rousey combined. Strong and fast. She has 1 for her weapon, and I am obviously going to give her extra fate dice for this exchange for her assassin's tools, so that's going to give her 3 more dice. She's up to 7. Okay. So 7d6 to confront you in a fight to the death. And oh my god. That is just absolutely brutal. I roll 4 6s. Prance, I think you're in trouble now, but...
Going to deter?
You're going to deter her, so she won't dare to attack you. You're just staring her down.
Yep.
2 fate dice, I take it?
Yep.
So, bouncy con, here we go. Deter. Roll water plus fate dice versus the enemy stone.
I feel like if this works, you just stand there and the blow that was like definitely going to take your head off stops like just before it connects.
This is before that starts, and you're just staring at her. So you have 4d6, and she's going to need to roll 3 stone.
Okay.
So roll 4d6. That's 2 5s.
I'm going to re-roll that.
And she has... Since you are using deter, I guess before the fight starts, that's... Okay, so you want to re-roll...
Just the ones.
All right. What experience are we using here?
Trick the pharmacist. I'm smarter than she is.
All right, why not? Roll 2 dice, I guess. The ones, yeah. We're going to have 2 characters leveling up, possibly. That's...
It's better than it was.
It was yeah, but it doesn't, since none of those are 4s. Still, I'm going to say that you will succeed. They cannot attack, so it's just staring at you, and you can see the eyes going this way and this way apart from each other. Very confused.
You will submit now.
She can't attack you. She can't run away. She's paralyzed, just standing there. Is Haka gonna shoot her now?
Or is Haka gonna chase after the trail of blood?
Franz goes
Haka
to...
is a pathfinder, not a tracker as such.
Franz moves to bind her hands.
Haka is not a master tracker.
Haka is going to look to assist Prawns in either capturing or just like straight taking down.
All right. Marksmanship 3, fire, bow, expert, 5 dice. 6.
I'd like to keep her alive for interrogation.
I am
6
an
dice,
expert.
actually.
Can I call like non-lethal?
You can definitely do non-lethal dice damage, but 6 dice you have.
Shoot her in the knee. Stop being
Turn her into a guard.
Non-lethal.
Okay, that is going to be 3 points, or at least 2 points of damage regular. So I'm saying 1 point of damage because it's an arrow, but you can do 2 points of other misery, For example, fear, I guess. Because I've told you about the fire and the stone, so the best way to break this person is to just make this person really scared. So now she's a
demons have done it
quivering
to us.
wreck. What kind of consequence? I guess I'm gonna give her a consequence so she doesn't break again. Okay, she's a quivering wreck.
Okay. So
She drops the combat scythe and is very confused about this whole thing.
Alma
bind her hands.
disassembles her scythe, puts the sort of scythe part of it back on her belt, and goes back to awkwardly holding this walking stick.
She's clearly surrounded now by guards and all of you, and is very confused by all this.
do you have the rest of the priests? I look at the guards.
She's going to try to do this before anyone else can, though if she is broken, she can't act, can she? I just realized.
Quivering mess.
A
Bind her
quivering
hands.
mess, exactly.
Prawns is in the process of binding her hands before she says this.
Because I think... Why don't you roll a fire check to bind her hands with +2 on the dice, so that gives you 4 dice. Because she will...
I got squat on that.
Okay.
I might have an experience.
Because if she uses a
Support her.
consequence, she won't be broken, and then she can maybe kill herself before you have a chance.
Oh, I actually have a medicine experience of looking for brain slugs.
You do, yeah.
Can I use that to reroll?
This is technically not an anatomy thing, unless you are looking for something on her person. Okay.
Yeah, I would be searching her for weapons and whatnot.
Okay,
and like
why not?
trying not
Part
to
of
hurt 'cause she's
booking her.
wounded.
Yep.
I'm rerolling all of them because I got nothing.
Yeah, and she has 2. You have 2. Who is the aggressor here?
I would say Jess is, because the other one's broken. They can't make
Well,
aggressive act.
if I give her
The
a
one doing the tying, right?
Yeah. Fair enough. You succeed. She's carrying a
Deceptively
clay pot
difficult,
of
isn't
some
it?
kind. It's about this size.
Bronze takes
Don't-
that out of her hands.
Do not open that.
I hand that to Alma. I assume you know how to dispose of this?
Sure.
There will be, maybe Prance will notice, or Rebella will notice. I want a win check from both of you now, please. Prance will
Bronze
notice.
notices something.
Yeah. And so does Rebello. This young lady is staring at Alma with absolute and complete hatred in her eyes. It's the face of someone who considers Alma a... There's just the complete and unmitigated hatred. No one else in your group. Everybody else is regarded with, you're my enemy and I should kill you, probably. And how did this happen? I'm very confused. But Alma gets hatred. That's personal.
Yep.
What are we doing with this person?
Taking her back to be interrogated.
All right.
I will double check the rest of the priests for what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
I'll
the
take
inside of the
I'll
lip.
take Alma with me if she's up for that.
The rest of the priests are in fact clean. So I'm going to say that sometime around 11ish in the evening, you will feel confident that you have rooted out the rubbed rana among the priests.
Okay.
Alma will be able to confirm because they have definitely retreated. They did an escape and evade. They're still in the city, but not among the priesthood at the moment.
Okay. Then I'll let the rest of the priests go, apologize for the inconvenience, explain that we were concerned about some traitors amongst your numbers. Obviously, we did catch a few. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Yeah, that fellow that that Eldrida saw in the vision there, Umba, is certainly going to turn up and what is the meaning of this? Apparently he's a senior priest.
You had infiltrators, sir.
Huh.
Assassins trying to kill the innocent one.
That is an outrage! I'm happy that we can count on the benevolence of the Praetorian Empire for protecting the innocent one. What faces are all the adventurers doing?
Poker face.
Bronze
I'm
has
still
got
in
the
my
same thing
soldier's
going.
outfit, so, you know.
Have I successfully dispelled the other Stefano yet?
Nope.
Because that's pretty much the whole thing I'm doing here.
Nope.
Alright.
He's just walking around there and just
I might be able to help with that.
blowing raspberries at you. Yeah, Rebello actually might be able to help you with that.
I might be able to banish him.
Oh, please do. I don't need him doing something stupid making me look bad.
Right,
how do I know
Shamashi
which one's
sees
the
straight
real
through
one?
the illusions.
You actually
Okay.
do have the ability to, with Shamashi Truths, you can dispel illusion. You can use your fate dice up to your level to see through illusions, Rebella. So,
That would be...
So up to Shamashi Truths, of course. Well, you only have the one at the moment. That's the problem. No, you have two. So you can spend both of your fate dice to dispel this illusion.
What's
You
the
were
resistance
going to
for it?
need 3 successes because this was a very powerful illusion. What?
Holy shit.
There's 3.
Yep. Rebello
was.
summons
Brilliant.
the power of Shamash. What are you doing? How are you doing this?
I'll put my hands out towards them both. Be like, one of you is an imposter. Shamash, banish that one.
And apparently the God of Truth intervenes and the illusion just disappears. No, wait! Gone.
Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Now that's handled. The shit's going on around here.
Yep. Question, because I'm looking at time here. This is gonna get messy, isn't it? What? I wanted to give Nefria and Prawns a chance to level up in case there is a lull in the action. Like, you have your prisoner. I don't know if Nefria is gonna take a break and rest and relax. Sooner or later, you're all gonna go to sleep somewhere, but maybe you don't, because there is still a bunch of assassins on the loose. How are we dealing with this, folks?
I assume you'll want at least some of your people to help me interrogate this priest.
Is it your aiming to find out?
What they want, what they're trying to do, how they're doing it.
Probably the identity of the other 2.
Trying to kill the innocent one, clearly.
More of an overarching.
Why are they trying to kill the innocent one?
Because they worked for Shagul.
My guess would be it's a contract.
So where we're going to feel safest doing the interrogation? Here, back at the Wig House? Is there a deep, dark basement someplace that's got only like one entry and exit?
Unfortunately, there are only tents here, but if you want to interrogate the prisoner at your base, I'm
If Sifano
comfortable with that.
died to have Ingolma offer up facilities.
We have a full
running
chamber
low.
for interrogations. It's fine.
Right.
I would love to like loan Stefano a fate die.
Very
Okay.
well then.
If you're gonna give Prawns a torture chamber, I'll loan you all the fate that you want.
So Nefria
I
is
think
gonna
we're
give
acquainted
Sifano a
now,
fate
right?
die, and
Sure.
Sifano is spending it.
You
to...
saved my life that one time.
Yeah, we're total buddies.
Yeah.
All right. So Prance is giving another fate die to Sifano,
Yep.
And Sifano is getting a 1 from Nefri as well, so Sifano's spending 1. This is going to be Sifano's net 6, Nefri has net 5, and Pranzo's net 12. And thus, Olma is going to offer up facilities for intense interrogations. And that is, I believe, where this session will end. And yeah, I think Errol will have so many questions when he arrives.
Hey, Errol will get here in the morning, right?
Yes.
So like
yes,
probably a day out.
Yeah, just about.
So
Well,
that
Josh,
entire
I
game
want you to know
session
it was
was
a
just
pleasant to watch you.
Yeah, handful of hours.
It's great. Love it.
Okay, the siege of Skooger has begun. Where
It took at least 2 hours just to get you guys to trust me.
I counted with that. Does that mean that we're doing the level up now? I guess let's do the level up now for Nefri and Prounce. Why don't we?
Okay.
So it means a scene of rest, but you have the person secure, and you have literally a bunch of good boys and mercenaries to protect you from the other assassins at the moment. As drunk as they are, the mercenaries are still bodies that you can throw at people.
At this point, too, I'll just give them Simba. He's so fucking stoned out of his mind, it's not gonna matter.
So I guess Sir Artigue can do whatever he wants with Simba. Simba is going to be very confused by this whole thing and have no idea who you guys are. But
And
you are
I'm
having Simba.
taking control of the mercenaries.
Yep.
Don't forget to upcycle.
So,
Next time I
Nefria.
see Simba, he's gonna be a zombie puppet.
Question to Nefria. Yeah, probably. What ability do you want to increase? Do we want a new one, or do you want to increase one of the ones you already have?
I think increased command.
We are upgrading command. That means that you are no longer a mere corporal. You're now Captain Nefria.
Captain Nefria.
Yes. What is a good experience in relation to this?
Oh, let's see here. It's got to be good boy related.
Oh, how you successfully recruit a whole bunch of good boys after losing.
Yeah. So
I lost a bunch of good boys. Does anyone want to take their place?
good boy recovery. Good boy.
Yeah, I recruited new Wolfkin after losing a squad.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yup.
Captain Nefria can command an entire centuria, 80 soldiers.
Now we can bring all the good boys.
Yep. And if you ever hit level 5 command, you can command a legion, 4,800 troops. You become Napoleon.
I'm gonna need somebody to take some seafaring. Like, I need a pirate captain.
How much does a command of 3 do?
That is literally what Promos Abugolmonda is good at. He is the skipper. And not here because couldn't make it this session, unfortunately. Did you want to recalibrate your bloods at all? I think we're satisfied with where they are, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm square.
Very well. Prounce then. What? Oh, we know what you're going to develop.
I have to take super secret.
You know what you have to take for ability.
I know what I have to take.
Yep. Which expertise?
Someone's got the madness.
Someone's a little crazy.
Yeah. So which one are we picking here from the expertises? The joy of pain, insanely unaffected, laughter of terror, magic immunity, or true? No, not true madness. You can't take that one yet.
So, what is the joy of pain and what is the laughter of terror? Because those are the two that sound so much fun.
The joy of pain is you do not suffer from misery, but are instead amused by it, so no enemy can use misery against you.
Okay.
Laughter of terror is you get no fear from meetings with terrifying creatures. So demons or other things like ghosts or zombies or skeletons, that kind of stuff.
I think the joy of pain makes the most sense for prawns for the first one.
Okay, the joy of pain.
To be honest, that on her they might not even notice it at first.
Probably not. So I guess we are going to use... What kind of experience are you getting here? You don't have to actually get an experience connected to Rejoicerism because you're never going to roll for that, I don't think.
It just happens?
Yeah. None of them are rollable things. It's just immunities to different things. And then you are done.
I don't know. Probably the fact that Franz is currently a turncoat and a double agent. Realizing that she's the bad guy all along.
Am I the bad guy?
Franz, are we the baddies?
Exactly.
I realized
My worldview was wrong.
that everything I worked for is false.
Or you could do something command related. It's like, I walked into a garrison of complete stranger mercenaries and I told them all what the hell to do.
I feel like I realized everything I work for is wrong might relate to Bansikan down the line.
Yeah.
Because that's so much willpower, right?
Yeah.
Like the deter and the willpower roll, it very much keys into your strength of will.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I realized my worldview was wrong and I kept going.
Exactly. My world view is wrong and I kept going. I love it. Did you want to recalibrate your bloods at all, or are you satisfied with that?
Nah, they're probably fine where they're at.
Okay.
I did have one question though. You mentioned that the sheets only go to level 10, so when you get to level 10, what do you do?
You either go out in a blaze of glory, or we find some way to retire the character in a happier way.
Okay.
At some point,
Character goes to live on a farm upstate.
Exactly.
Prawns
I
in a
can't
farm
see
upstate.
prawns on a farm.
if there's a moment where Alma is around Franz, particularly if Articu is not also there at the same time, just try to get her attention and say something along the lines of, "You'll not remember, but you did me a solid at one point, and I appreciate you.
You're
May
welcome.
not be standing here if it weren't for you, so just wanted you to know."
You're welcome.
So that was a major turning point in this story, clearly. We'll see what happens next time when you still have to solve the problem of how to get up to the innocent one and how to deal with the 7 others. But at least now, it's not a 3-way fight. It's you versus them. And I think the odds have shifted quite considerably in your favor by having all the bodies of the mercenaries, the good boys, and, I mean, Ingolma is in the city and able to leverage her considerable influence with a level 3 dominance in this sphere, which means that every human institution around here can be bossed around by you. So, you're on home territory is what I'm saying. Isn't that lovely? Complete silence.
That's certainly a big bonus.
So
They don't
shop
believe
here, put
me
down
yet.
roots.
So we're gonna have to do another big game next Sunday?
In 2 weeks, I guess, yeah. If that's all right with everyone.
Yeah, it seems like those of us west of the East Coast could have crimp in that playing in the middle of the week thing.
Yeah, it really does. But we'll figure it out, and so on, so as we always do. But thank you, everyone, for attending. Thank you, everyone, for... This was amazing. And everyone for listening and watching.
See you, other table.
Exactly.
Thanks for
Till
running,
next time.
Mikhail.
Bye,
Next
guests.
time.
Thanks for
I'm
killing
alive.
assassins with us.
Again!
You're still alive. Yay. That was your temporary goal. You succeeded. One
I
die
did.
for you.
Yay!
We'll see who gets the player of the evening this time. You can all vote in the general player channel on Discord.
Oh.
See you later, you guys.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.